next time.
What's up, everybody? This is Jinu from JD Clash Royale, and we're bringing you our first video in Royal Arena. We're sitting at 2,071 trophies right now, and we're pushing to Royal Arena using this Golem Wizard deck. Now, Golem's one of the best tanks in the game, and Wizard's one of the best tank supporting troops in the game. To support this potent combo, we have two of the more versatile cards in the game. The most versatile spell is the Fireball, and the most versatile and cheapest building is the cannon. We also have the minion and the minion horde, which provide our air defense and offense. We have the Valkyrie, which kills backline DPS. And we have our spear goblins, which support the wizard, and they can also be used defensively. Very versatile card as well. This deck is a 4.3, and we're going to jump into a replay now. So this was our first match in Royal Arena. We won against G Mestra, who had about 60 more trophies than us. Using a pretty regular deck, not really much of a tank in it. So we're gonna jump into this one. Alright, so we have starting hand with a cannon, which is fine. We're just gonna wait to load up on Elixir and put that down. He has the Valkyrie up. And we're both gonna wait until we have full Elixir. We put down our cannon, he puts down his Valkyrie. So really with this deck, what you want to do is you want to defend until you can get into a good situation with your wizard and your golem. So you can see that a good fireball, some minions, and that cannon will really be effective for us, and that minion horde, of course, will take out that hog and the musketeer. He has arrows, so now we know that we can't just put out our minion horde. And now we've really got the situation that we want with the golem and the wizard. So we put down the golem, and he's loading up on Elixir, of course, trying to defend against this thing. Now he puts the Valkyrie in the back. Valkyrie, of course, a really good versatile card. Does splash damage. Very tanky, a lot of hit points, all that good stuff. Which is why we have her in our deck, of course. Puts down a minion horde. Our wizard is distracted at the moment, so he's not able to do work on that minion horde. But our golem will get to the tower and do about 600 damage. We put down our minion horde, and he doesn't have his arrows ready, because he's low on elixir. He will put his arrows down, but not before we take out all of those troops. So, a really great use of the minion horde right there. That's how you want to use it. You want to wait until they put down all their stuff, until they commit, and you put down the minion horde to wipe it all out. So, we're going to start a similar push again with the golem in the back, and the wizard backing it up. He's going to rock it, which actually almost hits our wizard, but barely even does a quarter damage to our golem. And he's just going to be left with half health Valkyrie and these barbs. So he puts down a minion horde, even though our wizard is not distracted. Kind of unfortunate that our wizard got ahead of our golem there, and so the wizard's going to be taking damage from the tower and the prince, of course. Usually, of course, you want to have your golem tanking for your wizard with this deck. And we're going to get that tower down to under 1,000 hit points. Those spear goblins and the Valkyrie. And now we've got to play defense here. We're going to head to overtime, put down this minion horde. It's going to take out the prince, but not before it gets down a hit, and the hog. And now he's going to arrow our minion horde. And he has something like a 260 hit point lead on us, and he can just rocket our tower down. And you see right there, he's one rocket away from winning, and we're in a bit of a risky position where we have to take out his tower within, like, the next 25 seconds. Otherwise, he's going to cycle back to his rocket and just take out our tower. So we're building a pretty crazy push right here. And our golem is pushing forward. Our wizard is taking out this minion horde, the barbarians. And he has his rocket up, and he shoots it, but we're able to take out his tower just in the nick of time, right before his rocket reaches the tower, with 13 seconds left in overtime. So that was a really great game. Definitely a iPhone throwing worthy of him. But we escaped with the win. So now we're going to jump into a live battle. You see we've got that giant chest going. We're about 3.5 hours away from unlocking it, and we're going to hop into a battle with this deck. So we are facing Andriux, who doesn't have a clan right now. We don't know what he's doing. Maybe he just doesn't have a clan, or maybe he's windsurfing, or whatever. So we're gonna start off with the cannon here. Just so that we'll be ready for a hard attack. So Golem in the back, and he hasn't put anything down yet, and now he puts a Royal Giant. Okay, so now we know that he's the Royal Giant. We'll put down the Minion Horde, and let's see what he responds with. So he's going to respond with the Spear Golems and a Fireball. So we're in a bit of trouble here. This Royal Giant's going to do a lot of damage to our tower. We're able to escape with him only doing something like 700 damage to us, but now he's got the barbs up and ready to take out our Golem. But our Golem's going to reach the tower, and he's going to do a lot of damage to it. Of course, that's slash damage from the Golem, so works very well against the barbarians. It's almost the equivalent of, say, a fireball to the barbs. And we're going to start a push again with the wizard in the back. Wizard's a really great card to put in the back, just if you don't want to waste elixir. So we're going to put the wizard behind the golem, and this should take care of this pesky spear goblin hut. He also has the cannon, but we're not too worried about that because we know that the golem has tons of hit points, and our wizard's going to take out all those annoying little troops that are going to take out our golem. So we have the Valkyrie, great counter for the barbarians, of course, as you all know. And our golem is on the tower with only one spear goblin on them, and we are going to bring that tower down very low to 1168. Now he has his Royal Giant, and he's probably got his arrows up, and we're going to put down the minions. Royal Giant's going to do quite a bit of work to it. He's going to bring it down to 700 hit points. But that's okay. We're only about 400 hit points down. We just have to make sure that we take out that right tower, because he's almost certainly going to take out our tower if he gets a good Royal Giant push. Puts down the spawner again, and he's going to go right back to the Royal Giant. We're going to put down the cannon, because now it's in range of the Royal Giant. This Royal Giant's going to take out our tower. But, nothing you can really do about that. So, Royal Giant, really strong card. We don't have it. But Fireball is our level 4 wizard. We really got to upgrade that. This might not be a W for us, guys. Yeah, 10 seconds left. And he puts down another Royal Giant to soak up all the damage. This isn't going to be a win. Really hoping that we could get a win up to you in our first ever live attack, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Yeah, so well played by Andriux. And we lose only 22 trophies, which is fine. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. We really love the support. Just comment, like, subscribe, whatever, on our videos. Thank you so much.